So we got 15 minutes to chat. All right. So tonight I just want to go over some basics, guys. First of all, let me move the chat to the side here. What I'll do is I'll do this on. I'll have chat popping up on the side here, and then we will go over OBS real quick. So let's do some OBS chat. All right. So real quick, I've got a lot of things here in my OBS. Like for example, I've got a lot of browsers. The browsers are a lot of things you can set up to show up in your OBS. And then, images, which this one's not even being used right now. It's the image of the balloon. You can set up images. You can set up text. So, like, I don't know if this one's going to show anything right now. But, basically texts are... So this is a counter, is what this is. So I have text files that are counters. Like, for example, right now we've got the snaz I've got running.
You're talking to me! And I didn't even have an exclamation point over my head. This is the best day of my life!
Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna turn... we really don't need audio on right now. So, but, hey, how's it going, Magic Man? It's a trap. Alright, so I turned off audio for right now, so you guys don't hear any of the sounds to interrupt my, this segment. So we're gonna mute sounds, we're only gonna have the mic on. Alright, so I've got timers, I've got media. So media is just different things that can run, like they'll play like a video or something like that. I've also got this thing called these tombstones that I use for counters. I'm not going to use those right now. You'll see I've got these balls at the top. I call them my balls, so people can get their names on my balls by being their subscribers, and that's them. And let's see. We've got an extra mini for when I switch to views and I take off the bottom header when I turn that off. So a lot of you are familiar with those. There's the webcam. I have a game folder. This is where I put all the games that I play. So anytime I create a game window or source, I end up putting it in this folder because I want these always at the bottom so that my overlays are always on top of everything. So that's why I've got the game folder down there. Then I could switch between these different scenes, like the Be Right Back scene, and let's make sure there's no audio on that either. And so, I've got scenes for almost everything, or I've got sources for things. Okay. Are there any questions about OBS you guys have? Like putting things into OBS, or, just editing things, messing with things? Settings wise, do you guys have any questions about settings? Like, if you have questions about settings, one of the things I want to make sure everybody knows, if you're streaming on Twitch, you want to make sure that your bitrate doesn't go over 4500 unless you are a partner. Even though if you are a partner, I should let you know that Framer keeps his bitrate even lower than that. He uses, I think, something like 2500 or 1800. I can't remember what it was. It was really low, but his streams look fine to me. So, and he's a partner, and he's able to keep his bitrate that low, so that's kind of impressive. That he keeps it that low. Since he's a partner, partners can actually raise their bitrate a lot higher. I don't know all the rules about it. I just remember reading it about a year ago or so. So make sure you guys watch your bitrate. I'd go the maximum 4500 just because when I stream, I don't know if you guys notice, I'm actually streaming in 1920 by the 1080, but I also, when I'm streaming, I also have my screens. My games are actually in 3440 by 1440. So I have the really widescreen game views for myself because that's what I'm playing with on my monitor. This monitor that you're seeing this up in this background, this is actually one of my top monitors. I have 4 monitors on my setup. I got mostly 1920s by 1080s, but I've got the one big one for my game playing. So I've posted a setup before, but if anyone ever wants to see one, just let me know and I'll show you my setup too. Let's see. So, any questions about OBS? Going once, going twice. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to decide if you have any questions about OBS. Otherwise, I'm going to go switch over to ChatBot. Like I said, this is just the basic tech talk tonight. Tomorrow, I'll go into some more in-depth stuff about ChatBot. OBS, slobs, those pretty much, you guys are just going to have to ask me questions if you want me to help with those. But basic. Yeah, tonight's basic. All right, so nobody looks like they're asking questions about OBS. I'm going to switch topics here at the 9-minute mark. All right, let's see. All right, let's go hide that. Uh-huh. All I heard was a lot of numbers. A lot of numbers, okay. All right. So here is StreamLabs Chatbot. All right. So here's something I should tell you guys. I'm not going to go through and install StreamLabs Chatbot for anybody. If you guys have questions about the StreamLabs Chatbot, instructions for this already exists. So if you have any specific questions, I'll answer them. But if you need a link, I'll find it and send it to you. I've already posted this in the Nameless Family setup as well. So this is just the basic installation is what I'm talking about. If you guys want to know, let's see. So there are some specific things that I should tell you guys about the bot. And this is Streamlabs Chatbot. I have never used CloudBot. So I have no idea about what the setup is like. I have no idea about any of it. It's an online bot, so from what I gather is it's great for ease of use. If you're using Streamlabs, it's great for ease of use. This I feel gives you I feel that the Streamlabs chatbot gives you a ton of use. All right. So I think you guys can get a ton of use out of it. And I would highly recommend using Streamlabs Chatbot if you're not using it, and if you are using it, how to make it better. I really only installed it a month ago, maybe a little. I think I only started at the beginning of October, so I haven't been using it very long. But I think it's awesome. I love all the stuff you can do. There's timers. You can set up commands. The commands can do certain things. This shows you a list of all your subscribers. This, if you're not getting it, there's a little bit trick on how to get it to work, and I could discuss that with you if you are interested, if that's one of your questions. Here's a great little feature too that I'm using now every night is the rate assist. What are the benefits of this chatbot over Stream Elements? Well, I really have never used Stream Elements. All I can say is that this is, I used a chatbot. Don't think of the chatbot as it's separate. So Stream Elements, see, I think if Stream Elements is like Streamlabs and they give you your little alerts and they keep track of your subscribers, your bits and all that kind of stuff, think of that as something different. The chatbot is a way for you to do your interactions with the viewers. So like I said, I really don't know anything about Stream Elements though. Like for example, is Stream Elements a thing that allows you to do commands like Nightbot? Because I know that Nightbot had commands, but it was very basic. And it's like I could barely do anything with it. Yeah, we have commands and timers. Okay, so then it basically allows you to control things, but it doesn't really it doesn't. Okay, so one of the things I like about this is I use the bots for currency and hours. I don't know if Stream Elements keeps track of this, but one of the cool things about the bots is it also keeps track of all the hours that your viewers have watched your streams. But keep in mind, these are local on your PC and they're not web-based. So this bot is on your PC. And it keeps track of all this. Yeah, it does keep track of that too. Okay, well then, I mean, I can't tell you on that respect. Okay, maybe that's the difference. But so it also has ranks. So I have a rank system set up. Let me show you guys. And the rank system is dependent on the number of hours. Let me see if I can find it here. I'm trying to remember where are the ranks. So here's all the points that I give out. And the phone is ringing. I hope they're not trying to call me. Oh man, they want me to feed the dogs what it is, but they're gonna have to wait until after this segment. Uh if you guys want me to find the ranks is just something I do for fun. Okay, so but the main thing for me is I like to keep track of everything about my users and stuff because I have a special I have recognition for people who have the most points, people who have the most, the most hours watched on my channel. Like here we can do top 10H, so you'll see the top 10 hours, and then the top 10 points, and you'll see the people who had that. Plus, the cool thing about a bot is it has a lot of. There are so many commands out there. I have a there. There's so much configuration, but one of the coolest things about this bot, and I want to cover this, and this is what I'm going to start getting into tomorrow, is that they have something called. Well, this is my app. I made this one, but they have the one where you see the names pop up on the screen. That one's called the caster overlay. And I made a version of this one for the nameless family, but my version, so the one for the nameless family has some other settings, but this one you can set just shout out, and you can set in transitions, you can set in colors, and that's what pops up on the screen when somebody new comes to the stream. And I don't know if I can test it. I don't know if there's a way to test it without somebody jumping in, but you guys have seen it. One of the things that people keep asking about when they come to my stream is they like it where it pops up with the logo of yours, like you saw it, Charm and Violet, when you hopped in Death Angel and Magic Man. Like whenever you guys popped in, it shows your logo right in the screen in the middle, and it pops away. And that's one of the things you can do with this, which I do not think you can do with Stream Elements. Yeah, so I'm using some, and these are really basic and easy to install. In my opinion, they're very easy. I know some other people are going to have some trouble, but I did put instructions on how to install the caster overlay in the bot support channel in NF. And if anybody outside NF wants to know about it, let me know and I'll send you some instructions on it too. Yeah, I haven't come across anything like that. So that is, to me, I think that is really cool. But I also added something. So instead of just now, that is basic though. That is only, you have to actually type those out. So like here, I'll do the one here for Violet. And you didn't see it on the stream. Let me switch back over to OBS real quick so you guys can see it actually popping up. So this is, I have it added to my OBS. So let's do one now for Charm. So you guys aren't hearing the music right now because I have the music turned off, but you saw the logo just pop up on that. And then that, if I was using OBS to send to the stream, that would send it to the stream as well. So, and how I added that was and I'll do this install tomorrow for you guys. This I'll actually do for tomorrow. But I have a browser category here, and that one is my shout out one. So, that's this one. What I did is I added it here, and so whenever one of these pop up, it goes right to the screen. It's like in another browser alert window. I think you guys are aware of the alerts, so that you guys can do, like, whenever you guys get bits, followers, subscribers, and stuff. This is just another alert screen that goes on top of everything. So, and then once you have that, I should really wait till tomorrow, because I'm going to go into that in detail tomorrow. But that's how that works, and that's one of the cool things you can do with the chatbot that you cannot do, to my knowledge, with Stream Elements unless they have their own bot outside, because it's really got to be something local on your PC. Unless they actually set up something for shoutouts like that too. They could always, if they ever set up like a shoutout type thing, then you probably wouldn't need this, and they just have to set it up their own way or their own version of it. So, but we're supposed to be ending here. So, quick questions. If you guys have any quick questions, go ahead, do it now. Otherwise, I'm going to go switch over to gaming. Like I said, tomorrow I'll get into the caster overlay installation. If you guys... Alright, so you guys didn't hear it, but there was my warning there. I had the sound turned off for it, but... Warning, warning, yeah. Well, here, I'll turn the volume back on so you guys hear what I'm using for my warning. Here's my warning.
Cocked, locked, and ready to rock, boss.
There, that's my warning sound bite. So, caster overlay stuff. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. Okay, so tomorrow we'll do caster overlay charm. I wanted to cover some basics tonight just in case, because I know there's people who don't have any clue about ChatBot or OBS like Uncle Sam. And I wanted to cover the basics of why I use it so you guys would be ready for tomorrow. So like I said, tomorrow we'll do the caster overlay, and I don't want to do a fresh install, but maybe I will. Yeah, it's pretty easy for me to do. I think I can probably do one. But make sure if you guys want to get to this point that you have ChatBot set up and you follow if you try to follow the instructions I've already got in the Nameless Family Bot support channel, it'll get you guys to the point. You might actually get it all done by tomorrow, and then you could just ask simple questions about it tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll go over the whole thing tomorrow. So, but like I said, I will not cover installations of StreamLabs ChatBot because those are pretty in depth, and there's a lot of other stuff that you can do already for following the instructions. They've got great instructions. I'll answer any questions about simple stuff, but that's about it. I have some scripts already for that, but it stopped working. Oh well. Well, then we need to figure that out. So, all right, I'm gonna switch over to gaming now, folks, or I'm gonna go right back because I need to go